10 facts about the male orgasm. Today, only a few strata of the female population are sure that absolutely all men need only one thing, and even sooner and preferably without extra effort. Male orgasm is a much more complex and multifaceted phenomenon than it is commonly believed. An orgasm in a man is explained by the passage of sperm through narrow ducts. Sperm presses on the nerve endings of these ducts, and a feeling of orgasm is formed in the brain. Ejaculation occurs in spurts due to the contraction of the muscles of the penis. After orgasm, the member gradually withers, and this happens faster the stronger the course of ejaculation was. This is just dry medical data. So, what are the characteristics of a male orgasm? 1. Orgasm for men is a natural, physiological need, just like the need for food or air, while orgasm in women is rather a miracle of evolution, originally not foreseen by nature. The male needs to remain in combat readiness and engage in sexual contact without a break until the onset of pregnancy. So, from an evolutionary point of view, she does not need an orgasm. The male should immediately receive a good and immediate reward for the work done, so that there is an incentive to repeat the feat. 2. Most men reach orgasm faster than women. This is due to the fact that the climax of pleasure occurs together with ejaculation. 3. A man cannot have an orgasm without ejaculation. Ejaculation occurs in the vast majority of cases. Exceptions are men who know how to hold a family due to the possession of certain sexual techniques, as well as men who have undergone prostate surgery. In this case, sperm is poured into the bladder and not outside it. 4. Possible ejaculation without orgasmic sensations. Few women are familiar with this feature. Indeed, under the influence of stress, fatigue, and alcohol, men can finish from physical stimulation and not feel pleasure from orgasm. 5. Men cannot experience multiple orgasms. After ejaculation, tension drops immediately, and for a while the man loses the slightest interest in sex. He needs rest to recover, while the woman's state of arousal persists for some time in continuing sexual intercourse. She can get repeated orgasms. 6. The penis is not the only ergonomic zone of a man. During orgasm, all attention is concentrated in the area of the penis, but there are sensitive zones, the stimulation of which can bring orgasm closer. Each person has their own. Most often, one of these areas is the testicles. Stroking this area usually gives men great pleasure. Some men, like women, have quite sensitive nipples. One of the most sensitive male zones is the area between the scrotum and the anus. 7. It is not true that men only need one. Male selfishness in bed is a myth. And at the same time, this idea in most cases is an anachronism offensive to male dignity. For men, their own pleasure from sexual intercourse is directly related to the pleasure of their partner. Orgasm will be fuller and richer if you manage to bring your partner to orgasm. On the other hand, if she cannot experience an orgasm for some reason, sex for a man becomes a real torment, morally exhausting, and lowers his self-esteem. 8. A man's orgasm also depends on his mood. Despite the contradictory opinion that a man is always ready, at the moment of strong excitement, all his defenselessness and vulnerability are exposed. Therefore, if something goes wrong, a man can lose his erection due to severe stress. The head of the penis becomes completely dry and painful. 9. Fantasy helps most men achieve maximum pleasure. For example, it is very sexy when a woman gives a blowjob and her long hair falls on her partner's hips. But if a woman has short hair, you can imagine that she has long hair. This will increase excitement and pleasure from orgasm. 10. Sensations in men weaken with age. As men age, they need more stimulation to achieve the same level of satisfaction as when they were younger.